What's going on, everybody? It's LC Muscles here, along with Alexander the Great.
Finally, the goose has come back to the LC Muscles channel. No, it's not. It's not the other goose. It's actually me. Hi, everybody. It's Alex here. Talking about SmackDown, Raw, the Wrestlemania, and NXT Takeover. I think we're only just going to cover two of those, but
Yeah, we'll go into a little bit of like a surprising thing if you haven't seen the spoilers for Raw and SmackDown. I'll go into it just to give a brief synopsis. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over, starting with NXT Takeover, New Orleans.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, man. I got to say this right now. This card was absolutely fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Exactly, it was. It was fantastic. There's no way that...
There's no other words to explain it. It was fantastic.
I think it's one of the best TakeOver pay-per-views ever.
It was. I agree.
Literally, all the matches were beyond amazing.
It's up there with Toronto and Orlando and Brooklyn.
Exactly. It definitely is up there in the top 5, that's for sure.
I'll say top 3.
I could say that too, honestly. Now that I think about it more, I could definitely say it's top 3. So starting out, let's go over each match in particular. Talking about the first is my match of the night, the NXT North American Championship match. Wow. Just...
Yep. And I heard rumors that it was Shawn Michaels and Michael Hayes that did the backstage booking for this match, just like to go over the spots and stuff. And what better way to learn from somebody than to learn from Shawn Michaels, the originator of the ladder match?
Exactly. Him and Razor Ramon had that big WrestleMania ladder match.
Yeah, him and Razor Raymond back at WrestleMania 10.
That was incredible, to say the least. But this match, some of the spots were absolutely insane. Like Ricochet's spots, like Velveteen Dream.
Ricochet was like absolutely amazing in this match.
He was. He literally came out of nowhere in his debut and just completely stole the show.
No, this match was 2 debuts. It was his, and EC3's.
EC3, that's right. And his theme song just released not that long ago, and it's actually pretty good. But yeah, EC3 is awesome.
Top 1%.
Top 1%. That was a great theme.
Indeed.
And I think it was definitely the great pick. I love the pick. Adam Cole Bebe won. I thought it was a great pick. It was a great end to it. Was it the finals between him and Ricochet?
I think it was him and Lars.
Well, it was Lars for a little bit. I think Killian Dane got him out, but still, everyone performed, and unbelievable. It was unbelievable, to say the least. So,
fantastic.
I definitely give this a 5-star. This is definitely a 5-star match. The spots, the just sheer talent of everyone on the roster, like that competed in this match. There's no other rating to give it than a 5 out of 5. This is one of the top matches of the year, without a doubt.
100%. I agree 100%. And every single person in this match had their moment.
Exactly. Lars Sullivan, Killian Dane, they all had great moments in this match. My favorite spot of the night was Velveteen Dream dropping off, doing the elbow drop off the top of the ladder.
And the best part is, since it's like the debut of a title, anybody could have won.
Exactly. Anybody could have won, and that's what made it so great.
And any one of those guys would have been a credible choice to be the first North American champion.
But in the end, it was the Undisputed Era.
Adam Cole, baby!
Adam Cole, baby! So starting up next after that is Shayna Baszler versus Ember Moon for the NXT Women's Championship.
We had a feeling this was coming.
Yep. We had a feeling this was coming. But Shayna Baszler just looked dominant. And I love the fact that Ember Moon made it competitive for a slight time, but then Shayna Baszler just completely overpowered Ember Moon and made her lose. So Shayna Baszler deserves to win this match. It was still a decent match, very good match. I give it right around 3.5. I'm thinking because I love it. It wasn't the greatest technical match, but it was still very good.
Yeah, I think the right person won. I think Shayna Baszler has proven that it's her time and that she needs to be champion. I mean, she's been in MMA, she's been in WWE, she was in the Mae Young Classic, and she is one of those women that's going to be she's one of those eye catchers. You got to look twice. It's like, wow, she's a wrestler. Holy crap, she's a badass.
Yep, she's a badass, and she's going to be one of those top heels in the company. That's for sure.
And that's exactly what they need. They need a great woman heel for NXT.
And next up was the tag team match between the Undisputed Era, the Authors of Pain, and Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong.
Yeah,
this was probably, in my opinion, the weakest match until the ending. The ending saved this match.
Oh, yeah. You want to talk about a classic swerve?
A complete swerve. We all thought Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne were going to win the titles, but then Roderick Strong, out of nowhere, joins the Undisputed Era.
Uh-huh. And he is going to shock the system.
Yeah, that theme is incredible.
You little bitch.
Well, this match had some great moments, though. It probably was I think this is probably a pretty good match. There were some good technical moments. It was a little short. That was one of the problems I have in this match. It was a little short, but that makes room for the next couple matches. But still, I think this was probably it was tied. Well, it was between Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler versus this match for my weakest because the match itself wasn't spectacular until the ending. The ending jumped it from a 2.5 to a 3.5, in my opinion. What do you think, Alex? I just lost Alex for a second. Alex. Dang it, something happened. All right, let's go. I'll just ask for his score when he gets back. Let's go to the next match, which is Aleister Black versus Andrade Cien Almas versus Andrade Cien Almas versus Aleister Black for the NXT Women's Championship. Oh, there's two asses. Holy crap.
Sorry about that.
No worries. No worries.
Internet issues.
But yeah, for me,
Where are we at?
I was going to ask for your score for the tag team match, and then talk about the fourth match. So, what was your thoughts for the fourth match? I mean, for the third match, what was your rank it?
What's that?
What would you rank it though for the tag match? What would you rank it out of 5?
Tag match out of 5. 3.5.
I'm right around the same with you. I was right around the same. I said 3.5, same as the women's one. Next up is huh?
I said women's 2.5.
Actually, now you think about it, probably a 3. I'll give it a 3.
Oh no, maybe a 3. Oh, what the hell? I got so.
But yeah, Aleister Black. Next one is Aleister Black versus Andrade Cien Almas. This was a great freaking match. Outstanding match.
Awesome match. Awesome title match.
You had a lot of great spots where you thinking Cien Almas was gonna win the match, but the one thing it cost Andrade Cien Almas was the manager jumping up and then Andrade having to catch her, and then Black Mass for the title. And it's finally time Aleister Black wins the title.
The Black Mass. I freaking love that move. It is like one of the best finishers in all of wrestling today.
In all of the
Vega's manager is fine as hell.
absolutely, she is definitely fine as hell, man. That's for sure. She's definitely got a rocket body, that's for sure. So what would you give this match out of 5? For me,
What's that?
what would you give it out of 5, though? I was going to ask, what would you give it out of 5? Oh, this is an internet thing. I'll go ahead and just give my score. For my score, I give this match a 4.5. It was a very, very good championship match. It showed the best out of both wrestlers, and it definitely is a good part. And it definitely showed a good part of where I think it's time for Andrade to go to the main roster. But we'll talk about the debuts in a little bit. But we'll wait for Alex to get back to get his score, and then they're going to talk about the main event tonight. Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa in an unsanctioned match, and if Gargano wins, he is reinstated to NXT. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 moment, guys. Just having a little bit of a technical issue on Alex's end. I'm going to go ahead and send out. Oh, there you are. There you are, Alex.
Where are we?
Huh? Oh, we are at the scores for the NXT champion. For the NXT championship match. What was your match over 5? 1 over 5.
What?
Out of 5, what would you give the NXT championship match?
I don't know. 4 out of 4, I guess.
I'd give it a 4.5. I just think it's really, really, really freaking good. That's for sure. No, Alec, no Super Mario fan. It's not on Blu-ray yet. It just literally just released a couple days ago. So no, it's not on Blu-ray yet. The past ones were, but still. Now we get to the main event: Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa for the unsanctioned match. If Gargano wins, he's back in NXT. What are your thoughts on the match? Still there?
You go ahead.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and give my thoughts on the match. This was such a technical match. This was such a great technical match. You had such great spots, and the ending was absolutely perfect. You really couldn't book this match any better. It was such a great match. It had such great back and forth spots. I don't think it was as good as Andrade versus Gargano, but Gargano put on another fantastic match. Definitely one of the top matches of the year, in my opinion. This is definitely going to be another 5 out of 5, in my opinion. Oh boy, you're right there. Yeah, his internet's being a real douche to him right now. So let me go ahead and just get send also the line just to make sure. No worries, sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. I do apologize. We'll go ahead and see. Go ahead and try and get Alex's thoughts on it in just a moment once he gets back. But right now, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, hey, guess what? Guess who's here? Ollie. Thoughts on it in just a moment.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marshall. I get the film for Alexander because, like myself, his internet is being a real cockadookie.
No, just anyway. What's your thoughts on the main event?
Okay, well, I'm going to say this. WWE, take notes, because this is how you do a heel and this is how you do a babyface. Because unlike you in the main event, we're cheering for the babyface and we hate the heel, but in a good way. When Tommaso Ciampa came out, this is probably the highlight of the night. He came out. Let me just tilt my. Yeah, sorry for Alexander. Alexander and Google Plus, it just being a real dickhead. So I was just like, you know what? I don't want Lucas to be, all by himself and, all sad and lonely. So for the time being, I'm just helping out for my good old buddies. Yeah, selfish? I think not. So when Tommaso Ciampa came out, they were screaming, fuck you, Ciampa, and asshole. They're chanting, asshole, fuck you, Ciampa.
Oh, dude, he came out to no entrance music.
And that was perfect because he came in and he looked awesome. He was just soaking it all in. You're like, that's right. Feed me your hate. Feed me your tears. Yeah, I know, Alex. I don't blame you, man. And Tommaso Ciampa looks in magnificent shape.
He does.
Holy fuck, man. I mean, there are so many. And when Tommaso Ciampa came out, the roof about to blow off the fucking place.
Exactly.
Vince McMahon. CM Punk was right. The company probably would be better off when you're dead, okay?
Well, I think he should retire. I don't think he's going to be dead anytime soon. But I think
you ever seen what that motherfucker looks like? He looks like an awful leather jacket if you let it out in the rain.
Ooh.
He looks awful. But
yeah.
Fuck that, man. I'm sorry, Alex, man. I'm just, like I said, I just don't want, shit to be in the down low. And then as soon as the bell rang, from start to finish, this was not a wrestling match. Oh, it was. This was a fight. This was a fucking fight. And you know what? I have to quote the guy. His name is Patrick's Place. He's a big New York Giants fan. He actually mentioned this, and he is so right. If there is any nitpick, there was no blood in the match.
No, it wasn't.
However, in the piece of shit main event of WrestleMania, Roman Reigns was bleeding like a fucking stuck pig.
We're going to talk about that in a little bit because I got a lot of rage towards that, but we'll talk about that a little bit.
I did. Okay. I did make my promise that I was not going to watch no more WWE anymore, but I read into details step by step as to what happened that night. And wow, 7 hours compared to NXT's 2.5.
The main event was amazing, though, for Gargano versus
Ciampa. Okay.
The finish was incredible.
Well, okay, let's go over some of the spots here. First of all, a suplex off the announce table onto the floor. That was just...
That made me cringe. It made me cringe.
No, the one part that made me cringe, I was just like, fuck!
It's just something
sunset flip, power bomb on the concrete floor, and when he hit, it was like a sickening thud. I was just like,
I was like,
oh, dude. I give props to both guys, and this was like a 35-minute match.
It clocked in at 37 minutes.
And same thing with the ladder match, which was like over 30 minutes, and both matches I gave a 5-star. This is probably the only event, the only one where I'm just like, they gave us 2 5-star matches.
Yep.
I've never seen NXT that do that before.
What about Toronto?
There was a 6 out of 5 and a 4.5 out of 5.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because of the tag match.
And I'm going to say this. you want to talk about everything, including the kitchen sink. Well, Alex, I'm trying. Well, hold on a second. I want you to join because it's not my place. I'm just doing what I can to help out. The ending. Tommaso Ciampa is on his knees. Okay, he looks like he's bruised and he's battered and everything. And here comes Johnny Gargano. Man, this is beautiful to storytelling. He takes the crutch, right, and stomps the shit out of it. And it's like the end of it is sharp. It's like sharp, like wire. Oh, Alex? Rubbing nipples. Make sure it's okay. Come on. If I keep doing that, you will see my nipples. If I do that, you will see my nipples through this white shirt.
Oh dear God!
And he exposes and he was about to go on and just like impale that motherfucker. And Ciampa's just sitting there, and he's got the puppy dog eyes, and Johnny Wrestling's just like, and he just puts it down. It's just like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? And then I was just like, oh, maybe. And then I looked, I'm like, shit, he's got the knee brace. I was like, no, don't trust that motherfucker.
No, I knew something was up, though. I'm like,
I had a feeling, and when he tried to go for it, he just dodged that, put him in the Gargano escape, and then he was gonna go for it again, and he still had the brace. I'm like, he still got the brace, man. And then he flipped him over. John Cena, take notes. And he put on an STF, took that fucking heavy-duty knee brace, put it across his face, and stretched that motherfucker until he couldn't take it no more. I was just like, this is my fucking WrestleMania, man.
Incredible.
5 out of 5. It's hard to top the match of the year, which is Almas and
Gargano.
Wrestling, but that's nothing to take away because this had the best storytelling of any match I've seen.
This year, definitely. I can agree with that.
So if I had to go over like my overall thoughts, the ladder match is a 5 out of 5. One of the greatest ladder matches I've ever seen. The women's match was originally a 2. I thought it was the weakest until the ending, which was actually quite cool. The tag match, a 3 out of 5. There were some good spots here and there. Kind of, I won't say lackluster, but it could have been much better until the ending with the heel turn. I was just like,
yes,
whoa.
yes.
Whoa! It was incredible.
Sorry, it's Undisputed Era.
The Red Dragons. The NXT title match, at least 4.5 out of 5. Awesome tag match. Incredible book, and probably some of the best booking. And Selena Vega, honey, you put me in a corner and spike my head on the fucking ground, man. God damn. Man. And the final match, a 5 out of 5. Overall, this is in the top 2, not only greatest NXT takeovers, but one of the best modern events in wrestling for mainstream audiences. And I don't think, other than Toronto, I don't think I've ever given a rating this high for a pay-per-view, ever. Not since, I can't even remember. 9.25 out of 10. Phenomenal fucking pay-per-view.
I was probably going to give it right around the 9.5. Because the matches were still good though. The 3 and the 3.5 still good. And then having some great matches overall. And
if you think about it, like the longest matches were like I said, the ladder match and the unsanctioned match right there. That's like 60, 70 minutes right there.
Around 70 minutes.
Hold on a minute.
With pure wrestling.
That's not like gonna reverse Extreme Rules. The first half of the match was mad, but the ending save it. Yeah, he's talking about when Brock Lesnar and John Cena fought, and Brock Lesnar was beating the fuck out of him, and then Cena just came back with a punch and an AA, and he broke kayfabe at the end.
Don't you go. Sorry about Brock Lesnar. I have a pure hatred for him. So, Alex, what are your overall thoughts?
I used to love him until he kept doing the same old shit.
Mm-hmm. We'll get into that in a little bit. Mm-hmm. But Alex,
you're still there, but he said he's still trying. He said his internet's being a major bitch. Was it doing this to him earlier before I hopped on to the live chat?
Well, no, it was. Well, no. It was recent. It was during the video, and then during our predictions, he had no problem.
Well, what the fuck is going on? Well, I wonder what locations he's in.
Well, Florida was pretty bad today, so that could be it.
Alex, I'm doing what I can, buddy, to help you out. You know me, buddy.
All right, let's just go over real quick, though. I don't know. I know you're not going to watch Raw and SmackDown, but I'll go over a couple of quick spoilers for.
Oh, did you go over WrestleMania?
Yeah, Raw after WrestleMania and the SmackDown.
No, over WrestleMania 34 as a whole.
Well, I was going to go over WrestleMania 34 in a bit, but
okay, I will say this. From what I've read, and someone shared this with me. Someone's like, Jerome, I know you don't watch it anymore, but someone shared the Rousey match.
The Rousey match. We'll be talking about it in a little bit. That's for sure. Because Rousey.
That is the only good thing about WrestleMania 34. I read everything, and I'm just like Asuka, what they did to Asuka, what they did to Jobber Mahal. Oh my.
We'll go over WrestleMania. I'm sorry. I'm going to go over real quick, though, just to spoil, though, the debuts. There were a couple big debuts for Raw. Only one for SmackDown, but that led into a major storyline. But starting off, actually, I'll go over SmackDown first tonight. There was only 2 superstars that debuted for SmackDown. There'll probably be more next week, in the coming weeks, but only 2. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the iconic duo from NXT.
Oh, Billie Kay, a.k.a. Princess Katana.
Yep. They both debuted, beat the crap out of Charlotte, and then Carmella cashed in and won the money. Or cashed in a money bank briefcase and won the title.
You should. Okay, you know what? Something. I don't know why she didn't do it at WrestleMania, because I thought that would be the perfect time, especially with the grand scale. But no, they just focus more on breaking Asuka's streak, which that was the main thing that she had going for her. And now they don't have nothing. She has nothing. That was like the main thing she had. It's like WWE takes NXT and they kind of mold them into what they should be, and they fucking ruin them.
Some superstars, they have a room like Seth Rollins. We'll get into Seth Rollins in a little bit. They did for a time being, but now they're trying to get him back a little bit.
Well, when Seth Rollins came back and they stuck him as heel, I'm like, turn him fucking babyface. That was the perfect moment.
Yep. Well, we'll get into that in a little bit. Raw, there were some big debuts. There was No Way Jose. That was fun.
Okay, Super Mario Fan says, I want to challenge Ronda to a Pokemon fight.
That'd be fun. I'd love to see that.
I will say this about Ronda Rousey. Man, she was the MVP of WrestleMania 34.
I could definitely agree with that, but we'll get into that in a little bit. There was No Way Jose, Authors of Pain, Ember Moon. The biggest one of the night, the biggest pop, Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. We all know why he's there. It's because he's going to take the belt off of.
Well, no. Why actually we'll get into after WrestleMania. I'll actually get into a little bit of extra thoughts about it, but
you know what's funny about Triple H? When he's not in the main event at WrestleMania, he has like arguably the best match of the night. But when he is at WrestleMania in the main event, minus 20, he has the worst match. Think about it.
25.
25, 22, 32, 18.
There are some bad matches for Triple H.
16.
I think he has 14 losses, though. Actually, no, is he? I think he's. I'm trying to remember what his loss record is. I think it's 10-14 WrestleMania. He has the most losses.
And, despite Triple H having the golden shovel, he has done business. I will
exactly. But we'll get into that in a little bit because I have a pure rage. I'm going to be going out and raging on one superstar in a little bit. And you know who it is. But yeah, actually, now that I think were there any more big debuts? Oh, and the Superstar Shakeup. There's gonna be a Superstar Shakeup next week.
That's like way too soon, I think.
Well, they did it last year at the same time, so. And it's gonna be leading into the greatest Royal Rumble event in Saudi Arabia, which I'm like,
Okay, you know what? JD from NY, if you never heard of this guy, he is like one of the best when it comes to talking pro wrestling. He looks like, okay, you know what he looks like? He looks like a badass version of Joe.
Really, I'm surprised.
Dude, he's from New York and everything. And he looks just like him too, which scares me.
I'm surprised.
JD, oh, he said this, and this makes perfect sense. There's a reason why Roman Reigns didn't win at WrestleMania and why he's going to win at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Why? Where is it taking place?
Saudi Arabia.
Because everyone in America hates his fucking guts. But no, they're going to shove him down our throats until he gets cheers. And he might get cheer over there when he gets his victory. Think about it.
We're gonna get into Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar a little bit. Don't worry. I'm gonna have my thoughts on it too, because
Poop.
starting off, let's go over WrestleMania 34. I'm gonna go into detail about WrestleMania 34, starting with the pre-show. Andre the Giant Battle Royale, Matt Hardy, when Bray Wyatt joined forces to win the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. I love this one personally, just because I want to see Bray Wyatt succeed, because he's my favorite guy.
Well, he needs this, and I'll tell you why. Because his career has been fucking destroyed. No, his character is fucking destroyed.
Yep.
Wait, sounds like Roman Reigns is the next. No, he is the next John Cena. He is. Yeah, Bray Wyatt needs this because I don't know. You know, he talks about, oh, I'm the eater of worlds, and he gets fucking jobbed in almost every pay-per-view. And he finally gets something, and he turned babyface. And from what I read, I'm thinking to myself, why were some of the pre-matches on the main card?
We'll go into a little reason why, because the next match was the Cedric the Alexander versus Mustafa Ali for the Cruiserweight Championship. It was a pretty good athletic spot. There were some good moments in this match.
You know what?
I heard the one on 205 Live was much better. Yeah.
You know what? This looked like Triple H had some involvement, because when they did the 205 tournament, that was Triple H, and they had some of the best matches ever. Yeah. And then when Vince McMahon got a hold of it, it went to shit. You have fucking Enzo Amore as the. I was just like, fuck off, dude.
Thank God he's out of the company now. Thank God he's out of the company.
Well, yeah, from what I've read, great athleticism, great spots, and this should have been this should have replaced fucking Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss.
Well, I can see why they did Alexa Bliss for Nia Jax, because The Rock was supposed to be at WrestleMania to congratulate her and also do a segment, but Rock couldn't be there because he's doing his Rampage movie premiere in Los Angeles.
Not only that, in case you don't know, Kurt Angle was not the original partner for Ronda Rousey.
Nope, it was The Rock.
No. At first, but no. They actually confronted him about it, and they never got back to him. Batista.
Wow. That would have been awesome if he was there. But...
And he wanted to, have a feud with Triple H. He even talked about it. Yeah, fuck WWE for fucking over Batista, man.
Batista's awesome.
He is, and he's a cool dude too.
Mm-hmm.
He's legit.
All right, next up was the women's battle royale with Naomi winning, surprisingly, and it is also known as the uterus trophy because it looks like a uterus with blood with red freaking strands around it. If I
bust a nut, will it give birth to a baby trophy?
I don't know. You probably asked Naomi about it.
I would fill up the cup.
Would allow it though.
I would bust a nut so big I'll fill up the Stanley Cup.
No, even though that is my other video I'm doing tonight. That's
what, filling up the Stanley Cup.
I'm doing hockey predictions after this because I got my Penguins hat and everything. So, all right, now we're going to the main card: Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus The Miz. Pretty decent opener. I'll give him credit. This was a decent opener with some good spots.
It was originally the Fabulous Moolah. Yeah, and there's a reason why it's not called the Fabulous Moolah anymore, because there's a guy on YouTube who made this documentary type feature that goes into detail about the Fabulous Moolah.
Wrestlemania.
One of the best wrestling channels, and all I'm going to say is, wow. What a fucking... I'm just gonna be quiet because woo.
Yep, it's insane what he talks about. That's for sure.
But yeah, opening match could have been better. I will
It could
say
have been better, but it was still decent though. A decent opener.
I'm surprised they got off the fucking jizz. I can't stand that son of a bitch.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, Jerome. I know you're gonna hate this opinion, but I'd rather have the Miz as WWE Universal Champion over Roman Reigns. I'm serious. I'd rather have him over. At least Miz can get a good crowd going, and he could be a legit heel. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna.
But I can't stand his wrestling. I think he's garbage as a wrestler.
Yeah, he's not the best wrestler at all. Like he's not a very good wrestler.
Same old shit like Roman Reigns: punches, clotheslines, and spears.
We'll get into that in a little bit.
Oh, Roman Reigns.
I got a lot to talk about the main event. I got a lot to say, but next up is Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. This whole entire match, I was just going, because like these are the two highest women in WWE, and yet I wish I had either one of them. That would be awesome, but still, no one saw the streak being broken, and now Charlotte broke it, and then she ended up losing the women's title the next 2 nights.
See, this is stupid fucking booking. I'm sorry. From what I read and all the details, I was like, okay, this is okay. And then she had Asuka tapped out to the figure 8. I'm just like, wait, she kicked out of the Eclipse from Ember Moon, the only person ever to do that.
Yep.
Yet she taps out to the figure 8. No continuity. And
exactly.
WWE, Vince McMahon and Kevin Dumbass, they fucking hate NXT. They do. They hate NXT to where when they bring them up, they want to like.
I'm sorry, you did Kevin Dunn face.
Oh, where's Jim Cornette? Excuse me, I gotta go build my damn. Yeah, go ahead, make a fucking gif of that, you buttholes.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Alex was telling me why his internet connection. I was just like, that kind of makes sense because when I'm on Skype with Austin, it fucking drops on him nonstop. God damn. But hey, I try to do what I can for you, Alex, because I didn't want the show to hit rock bottom like the main event. Okay, yeah. I'm taking a picture of that too. Actually, you won't because I was talking shit.
Yes, I was gonna let you get back into it, but
yes. Asuka, what was the one thing she had going for her?
The streak.
The streak. She was undefeated for what, 500-600 days?
No, it's actually more than that. I think it was like over 900 days or something like that. Because in fact,
wait, 365 days in a year. It could have been 2 years because that's 730.
I think it was around 2.5. Let me see. It was
Super Mario fan said this. I give the women matches a perfect 5 out of 5, and I'm not talking about the matches themselves.
Exactly.
Man,
oh my God. According to WrestlingNews.com, the original plan was for Asuka to beat Charlotte. That was the original plan, and have her face Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania 35 and be the main event.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yep, it would have been the main event of WrestleMania 35.
Also, I heard Roman Reigns was originally supposed to win, but they changed that at the last minute too.
Yep, they did. They changed that during the match, but we'll get into that.
Oh, that I did not know.
I'm going to tell you a lot about it because I got a lot of things to say about that match. But anyways, those Charlotte versus Asuka was great until the ending. The ending fucking
I thought the match was okay. Remember, I'm just going by details, by scripts, and by everything else. And then when I saw the ending, I'm just like, they fucking ruined Asuka.
Yep. That sucks.
That she should have. Okay, if there's any woman to break the streak, it should have been Ronda Rousey.
Exactly.
Because she, Asuka, just go back to Japan, please.
And now let's get into the United States title match.
Fucking
Rusev Day. It should have been Rusev, but Needles Mahal won.
Robert fucking Mahal. the motherfucker Bruce Blitz, you got it correctly. He looks like he gives off these looks as if he's trying to shit out a goddamn air conditioner. What
exactly. Even when he's sitting down, when his like suit and everything, it just looks unnatural.
He's just like, he looks like he's trying to hold his breath under. Oh, I wish I took a picture of that. No, seriously, he looks like he took so many laxatives to shit out a fucking 747.
God.
And he fucking wins over Rusev, who is one of the most over guys in the company.
Exactly. It's ridiculous.
That was Vince McMahon saying, "Fuck you. This is my show. I can do what I want, and I'm going to twist my nipples and finger my butthole when I look at his body."
Exactly. Or just waiting to get in the XFL. Like, I can't wait till Vince McMahon has to start doing that. And also when Fox takes over the net broadcasting rights. That's going to be nice. Because that's going to happen eventually. Like, next year, Fox is supposed to take the broadcasting rights. Make it a 2-hour freaking Raw again thing. I'm not going to say anything. But anyway, next up is the match. Even though I thought it was a little long at first, but then I reconsidered it. This is the match of the night. Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey defeating Triple H, Cedric McMahon.
See, it's like I said, keep Triple H out of the fucking main event, because outside of WrestleMania 20, every main event he's been in has been garbage.
Yep.
16.
Ronda Rousey, though. Oh, it's so hot.
Oh, Ronda Rousey. Jesus. Titty tap dancing Christ, man. Rowdy. Shit. Roddy Piper would be happy. Because if you don't know this, Ronda Rousey was a huge fan. Oh, hold on a second here. Alexander. There we go. I thought that would work. He's calling me through Skype. There we go. And now you can hear Alexander now.
Yay!
Alexander. Okay. There you go. Now you can hear him very good. And I solved everything. Twist the nips.
Twist the nips.
What I missed?
We just went over a couple matches. You know how they fucked over Asuka. You got Jobber Mahal with his steroid ass taking the U.S. belt.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hate that cocksucker, dude. He is garbage. Fucking garbage. What is so redeeming about this son of a bitch? You sound like you're trying to shit out of a. You look like you're trying to shit out a fucking refrigerator.
But yeah, Alex, we went over the main event of NXT Takeover. We went over the pre-show matches and the first 4 matches of WrestleMania.
First match, the triple threat for the IC title was good.
Go ahead.
Oh, so I'm still on?
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. You're
Okay, so I like the spot with the double.
Yes, that was a great spot actually. Where the double stomp.
Oh, the coup de grace.
And, yeah, the coup de grace followed by the 2 curb stomps by Seth Rollins too.
I'm glad he's got that. I'm glad he's got that move back, because that pedigree looked like shit.
Yeah, yeah. Only one person needs the pedigree, and that's the game. Goddammit.
Without the golden shovel.
Yeah, without the gold shovel, the Randy Terror. Yeah. So that match is good. I'll give that one a 3.5 out of 5. Asuka versus Charlotte. Probably one of the biggest shockers of the night, where the streak came to an end. The Superdome is the building where streaks end.
I saw a meme where it said these 2 people streaks ended, but yet this streak is going on, and it was Nicholas.
We'll get into that a little bit too.
Yeah. Charlotte winning, that was probably huge. If you bet money in Vegas, you probably won a shit ton of money. But I don't think that's possible because isn't you can't bet be in Vegas, can you?
Actually, I think you can. I think the only people that can bet, I think, because didn't what's his name, Mad Genius? He talks about the betting odds every now and then from the Blitz team. So I think it is possible, but I don't know how that would work if you're part of the WWE and you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because it's predetermined.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Alex, I was going to tell you, I told Jerome this.
Yeah,
the original plans was for Asuka to go over Charlotte.
Fatal 4-way?
Oh, Lucas, tell Alex what you told me because I did not know this. Go ahead.
For the Alex or the Asuka thing? Asuka was supposed to originally win and then have her face Ronda Rousey WrestleMania 35 in the main event.
What did he say?
Okay. Wait, you can't hear him at all?
Yeah, because you're doing your headset.
No, I don't have my headset on.
No, I can't hear Lucas then.
You actually, hold on, man. I got an idea. Okay, go ahead, Lucas. Say that again.
Can you believe, Alex, that Asuka was originally supposed to go over Charlotte, but they changed it last minute, and now they were supposed to have Ronda Rousey versus Asuka in WrestleMania 35's main event? And yet they ruined it.
Yeah, I kind of believe that, but
I believe that's what should have fucking happened.
It'll be the first female main event in WrestleMania history.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, but now it looks like it's going to be Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey.
I want to see her against Asuka because I think that'd be a better battle.
I think it would be too.
I mean, you got the Streak versus the fucking genuine badass. You know,
I agree.
Nothing against Charlotte, that hot, beautiful Amazon, but still.
Charlotte is.
Oh, yeah, you would know, Lucas. I saw that picture you took of her. I saw some poking out of your pants, you boner ass.
Jesus.
I share system sounds on Skype, so now you can Lucas can hear each other or whatnot. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
But yeah, Alex, what did you think of the fail 4-way?
Alex?
Oh, it's on the.
Uh-oh, we didn't lose
I called it.
Oh,
you called it? Yeah, you did. Yeah. You were right. You did call it.
What does Bruce Bliss call him? The Trasher Raja?
The Trasher Raja and Needles Mahal.
Jobber Mahal, that fucking bum.
He's a glorified bum.
I picked Mahal to win.
You know what? Hold up a second here. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, you ready for this? You're gonna fucking love this. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking bum. He's a glorified bum.
I figure you guys like that. That just pisses me over Rusev, you know, who's like one of the most over guys on SmackDown aside from AJ Styles and
by the way, Romy, happy Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day.
I will say this, when he's on Up Up Down Down, he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
And he's really good at games. Like I remember what was his name? Austin Creed. He was trying to teach people how to play Street Fighter right there. He's like, okay, who's next? Who's next? And you know, and then Rusev's like this. He sits down and he's like, okay, I'm done. And he just hits it. And he ended up winning too. Rusev's like, man, you got the hottest, finest looking mother. Hot.
Ain't a while.
Woo! Oh man, Rusev Day. That's a day to be gay, and I mean happy.
God.
That's right. He doesn't roll that way, people.
I'm gay. I'm a female in a male's body. I love Lana. If I told that to Rusev, he'd probably judo chop my ass.
Yeah, you would, or put you in the accolade.
That's like Shima for him.
I love watching it. That's some good shit. Don't you disregard that shit, man.
I'm not.
Shit, most of them females, they look better than actual women. That's Lucas.
Would you fuck off?
Oh, this is why I'm here, folks.
Well, we're short the hell up.
Hold on. Yeah, wait, speaking of that, yeah, you mean this.
What?
Yeah, be quiet. All right, Alex, what'd you think of the Ronda Rousey match?
Okay, we're caught up. The mixed tag match between Triple H, Steph, and
I thought that was the match of the night.
thank you very much. I agree.
Ronda Rousey, she looked hot.
Yeah, Triple H. You know, this is the yearly losing tradition of him.
Here's the thing, though. Keep Triple H out of the fucking main event at WrestleMania. Because aside from 20, all of his WrestleMania main events have been garbage.
Mm-hmm.
They have. It's just, I mean, you know, like I said, 16, 18, 22, 25, 32. But when you keep him out, he arguably has the match of the night. Look at WrestleMania 28 or 20.
Look at WrestleMania 30.
Thank you. WrestleMania 30 against Bryan, or I want to say 17, but he had an awesome match with The Undertaker. Actually, all three of his matches with The Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
Sting, until he fucking buried him with his golden sledgehammer.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately.
So,
Now that we're all caught up, let's get into the next match, which is the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos versus the Fruit Day, as Bruce Woods calls them.
oh my God.
This was my pop of the night. This is one of the matches where I was this is one of my underrated matches of the night. I love the fact that they gave the Bludgeon Brothers the title.
I think you missed it.
Yeah, because it was one of the shortest matches aside from the squash.
Yeah.
The burial.
Okay. There's a reason why they call it the fucking Fruit Day. They came out with midgets and pancakes.
Dude, those short stacks.
Show me the short stacks.
Thank you, Wrestling Regret.
What? Okay, you know what? No. You know what? I got a sound bite just for that. Here, listen to this.
What the fuck?
There you go.
Short stacks.
Yep, short stacks. Thank you, Wrestling with Regret.
Fuck pickles.
Okay, that's enough.
Yep, pickles. This is a pickle, Rick.
I mean, I'm watching. I'm just like, no wonder Jim Cornette shits all over. Just go ahead. I don't know what to say at this point.
Bludgeon Brothers won. Pretty good match.
Hold on.
Love them how they're getting a good push right now. Hopefully it continues. Now we get to one of the biggest moments of the night. Undertaker returning to squash John Cena.
Wait, what about Twitter, Alex?
Wait, hold on. Did you see on Twitter that one of the famous horror, I think stage or like costume designers made the mask for Harper?
Really?
Yes.
I want him to come out in a Leatherface outfit.
I think that's next year.
That's actually pretty cool.
But yeah, it was a great moment for them. Finally getting their moment.
We have.
Our next match on the list we have. That was fantastic.
There was actually John Cena coming out for his match against The Undertaker, but then guess who came out first? Elias. And then Elias had his little concert thing. Did John Cena destroy him? And then The Undertaker comes out
No.
and squashes John Cena.
What does WWE stand for?
Worst wrestling ever.
What? Walk with Elias.
Walk with Elias. He's a good character. I like Elias. He's good.
Oh my God. Yeah, after I heard what happened, this is what I wanted to do. Okay, Cena has been planning this for weeks and weeks and weeks, and he gets killed in 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
I love it. I'm sorry. I love it. I hate John Cena. I love this.
I hate him, dude. He's the reason why I stopped watching this shit as a whole, and I'm just like, okay, you brought the Undertaker out of the fucking nursery home for this.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. I'm sorry.
It was just kind of, I was just like, he fucking squashed him in 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, you guys go ahead and talk about
Next match on the list is Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Okay, here's what I don't like about this. This is the big return for Daniel Bryan, yet he was out for more than half the match.
Because they attacked him before this match even started, which is ridiculous.
I know, but people wanted to see Daniel Bryan. So why take him out?
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn logic.
I mean, when he was on, doing the yes kicks, he had everybody in the palm of their hand. He is the real babyface of WWE.
Yep.
And you know why they
AJ Styles on SmackDown tonight. It was awesome.
See, I mean, you got plenty of dream matches with him. You got him against AJ Styles or Seth Rollins or Finn Balor.
Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
The possibilities are endless. No wonder Gary bought WWE 2K18 so he can make that shit happen.
Next up, after Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon defeated Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, we got Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss.
Oh my fucking god!
I gotta say this, Drum. I gotta say this. I know you're gonna disagree with me on this. Alexa Bliss has the best ass in this entire WWE. She has the best ass.
The best. Okay, it's between her. Okay, Naomi's up there.
Naomi's up there too, but
she's got that.
My boss.
Yeah, speaking of asses, I want Nia Jax to use my face as a cushion. She can sit on my face and make it a cushion. God damn it!
Be careful with that, Jerome.
He's like, I'm not that type of. I'm not like other girls. I'm like, you're freaking.
Anyway, what were your thoughts on this, Alex?
I like it.
Same.
That Samoa drop finish was awesome.
Okay,
that was a pretty good spot.
Drop off the second turnbuckle. I was just like, whoa. I was like, yeah, kill the Harley Quinn bitch. It's funny that like they're going back to like bullying and labeling her as overweight. I'm just like, Nia Jax could rip your fucking head off like Sub-Zero. Give me a break.
He is a star, ladies and gentlemen.
He is a star. Next, after that match, we have AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This did not live up to the hype, unfortunately, of Wrestle Kingdom 10.
Okay, and I know why. Because JD from NY, a.k.a. If Joe Was Awesome, no joke, that's what he looks like. He said this, and it makes perfect. He said this, and it makes perfect sense. I think Vince McMahon sabotaged this match to put in more spotlight on the main event.
Yep, unfortunately.
I can understand why he would do that.
Because look at their match in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Oh, I think it was 2015. That is a 5-star classic.
It is a 5-star classic. It was 47 minutes, too.
6 out of 5. Broad, as Austin would say.
No, Austin. Hi, guys. Austin here.
Hey, guys. Austin here.
Oh, come on, you guys. I love that movie. That goddamn skyscraper.
The one thing we did not see coming is Shinsuke's heel turn.
Which is quite interesting. I was just like, I'm surprised they
actually that was different.
It was something different, but in the long run, I hope it works out for them.
I hope it does too.
I think it will.
Despite
now,
okay.
Braun Strowman and Nicholas versus the Bar.
Nicholas.
This is a joke.
You know what? Here's my thought.
I heard that.
Where the hell's that from?
I don't know, but yeah, here's another thing I gotta say about this match. What the fuck was this?
I don't get it.
You could have had Big Cass. You could have. I thought it was gonna be Drew McIntyre, but I think he's still
Samoa
injured.
Joe could have been-
Samoa Joe would have been a great one, or probably a surprise from NXT, or it could have been CM
Bobby Lashley.
That would have been another great one. No, you get the son of a referee.
I thought it was a Make-A-Wish kid at first.
Well, it wouldn't surprise because you know how WWE exploits that shit.
Yeah, but that wasn't John Cena. It was in one of the big matches of WrestleMania.
And you get this. Oh yeah, and the night after they had to relinquish the titles because he has school. I'm like, well, when he's out of school, they can come back for. I'm just like, fucking shoot me. This is one of the stupidest fucking things ever. Who fucking wrote this horseshit?
Hey, Jerome, you want to know something? Remember Nicholas? He's actually one of the referee's sons.
I mentioned that. I forgot which referee it was.
But still, though.
I can't fucking stand it.
I do love Braun Strowman, and I was wearing the Braun Strowman shirt for WrestleMania, but...
They fucking ruined Braun Strowman. They fucking ruined him.
What's next? You're gonna
next. All right, here we go. I gotta get myself ready here.
Oh my god!
This match, a new asshole. Here we go, boys. Here we go. This is the main event.
Lucas.
I gotta go. I gotta say
I'm not saying a word. The floor is all yours.
This is the worst WrestleMania event in almost the entire all of history. Top 3 worst main event in WrestleMania history. Here's the reason why. Number 1, Roman Reigns was supposed to win, but in the middle of the match, Vince pulled an audible and said, nope, he's not getting a good enough crowd reaction. Going to put it on Brock.
Mm-hmm. And there's a reason why. Because the greatest Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia, and I think that's where Roman Reigns is going to win it.
Yep, he's going to win it in a steel cage, which is...
Think about it. Everybody in America fucking hates him.
Yep.
But across other countries.
Second reason why this is one of the worst main events in history. Me and Alex did a counter of Brock Lesnar's quote move set. This is what his move set was, and I counted everything down. 1, throw to the barricade. 3, elbows to the head. 4, belly to belly suplexes. 6, German suplexes, and 6 F5s. That's his move set.
No. There were 7. He did one on the table.
You're right.
So let me get this straight. Hold up a second. It only takes 1 to defeat Braun. It only takes 3 to defeat The Undertaker. It takes 7 motherfucking F5s to beat Muscle Boy Bitch Tits.
Apparently.
Don't forget 1 to beat Samoa Joe, too.
Oh, that's right. It only took 1 to beat Samoa.
I don't get it.
Everyone was shocked to see how this match was. Fans were literally chanting, CM Punk, boring. This match sucks.
This match sucks. This is awful.
This is awful.
And Beach Ball Mania.
Yep, Beach Ball Mania.
And then, and here's another thing that pisses me off. WWE tries to shove Roman Reigns down our fucking throats to try to feel this movie pulled, this match pulled an identity thief where it forces you to be to sympathize for him because he's bleeding all over the place. Yet in Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, they weren't allowed blood.
And it was the best match of the weekend.
Fucking A, what? That was the ladder match. Holy fuck. It's just like...
Now we can get into after the match, because this is where it gets juicy. After the match was over, Brock Lesnar reportedly threw his Universal Championship at Vince McMahon and had a heated argument of why it took 7 F5s to beat Roman Reigns. He wanted the match to be shorter.
It wasn't even the longest match on the card was the Ronda Rousey match.
Exactly. It was 15 minutes, and Brock can't go that long. Like, his age shows he was getting tired around the 6-minute mark. It's embarrassing.
You know,
No, he had to be restrained, but Vince had literally had to hold him back, and Shane McMahon also got an argument with Brock Lesnar as well. And then they ended up re-signing for. Here's the thing, though, with the Saudi Arabia thing, it's only going to be one more appearance on a Raw, and then the Greatest Royal Rumble, and then it was only a 2-appearance contract is what he signed.
And he's the most paid wrestler. He gets paid $12 million a year. He gets his own locker room. He gets his, oh my God, it's just unbelievable. And you know what? And JD and from NY, this is truth. After Lesnar leaves, Paul Heyman should be the manager for Ronda Rousey.
That's what's going to happen. They already got call it.
That is perfect.
Paul Heyman signed a 1-year extension so he could be with Ronda Rousey. And I love it. I love that.
Is it worse than Triple H and Roman Reigns?
Yes. By a landslide. By a landslide it is. At least Triple H did more than 5 moves.
Oh, okay. There was one good thing that came out of that Triple H Roman Reigns when Roman Reigns speared the fuck out of Stephanie. That was amazing. Other than that,
through the table.
No, that was against Seth Rollins.
That was Seth Rollins. That was where we were at, Alex. Come on. We were there to see that Stephanie go through a table.
Stephanie went through the table with that one too.
I'll pull her ass to the table. She's fine as hell. That gorgeous MILF.
Mm-hmm.
Her voice is terrible though. Duct tape her mouth before you. Because
don't ever let fucking Stephanie speak. Oh my.
Exactly.
She's like Sarah Palin. She's hot as hell, but don't fucking talk.
Exactly. But anyway, also what I was gonna say is this is the worst main event since 27. Not only that, I think WrestleMania 9's main event was better. I'm calling right now.
Well, don't Hulk Hogan?
Yes, I'm calling it. WrestleMania 9's main event was better.
You know,
I'd rather take Hulk Hogan beating Yokozuna in 22 seconds than this piece of shit match. Negative 1 out of 5.
And you know what? Here's the thing about this match, and I was watching Gary watching the match, and I can hear the audio. They did it again. When the boos, they lower the mics of the crowds.
Lower the mics.
Yep. They did. It's just like, it's so funny. People are like, well, Roman Reigns is getting a reaction. Therefore, that's a good thing. And no, this is coming from WWE. And I'm thinking to myself, then why are you censoring the crowd then? Hypocrite much? Contradicted yourself?
Exactly.
I'm sorry though. Negative 1 out of 5 for Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. The only thing I'll give it, the WrestleMania 27's main event over Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, it at least set up for a good WrestleMania 28 match.
Yeah, but you don't want your WrestleMania main event to be a fucking commercial.
True. Still though, this was fucking stupid.
That was nuts.
Negative 1 out of 5 for the main event. Sorry, I gotta call it. What? Let's see it, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's like, I last time I gave a -1 was like, I think I only given out a couple. That's
Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler is probably the only other one I've given it to.
Oh, fuck that match. What do you think?
WrestleMania 27's main event a 1 out of 5. But
that was a 0 for me. What do you think is worse, Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler, or this main event?
God, now you're making me think. Because you have a one-hand Brock Lesnar blooding Roman Reigns, which I hate Roman Reigns, which is good. But Michael Cole winning over Jerry Lawler is pretty fucking terrible too.
The only reason why he bled is like to feel to sympathize for
sympathy. Yeah, and Brock threw the title, Universal title at Vince, like he didn't even care about it. That pretty much proves the point.
You're gonna love this. Someone made the comment on tweet. He's like, you know what? I can understand why the Universal Championship belt is red. It only shows up once a month, and no one doesn't want anything to do with it.
So true.
That's pretty accurate. I'll give him that. It's pretty accurate.
So, Alex, your thoughts on the main event?
What's that?
Your thoughts on the main event? Garbage.
It could have been better.
Hey, look at WrestleMania 31. Look at that match. That match was awesome. That was my match of the year.
Seth Rollins.
Well, it was just more than that because Roman Reigns, he came in, and Brock Lesnar, he did more than just, he beat the fuck out of Roman Reigns. Even when he just took his hands and he was smacking the shit out of him. And then Roman Reigns had one of the craziest close near falls where I thought he was going to win, and out came Seth Rollins. He does the greatest Money in the Bank cash in, and it blew everybody by surprise. Because there was so much.
Was not that.
No. I mean, you heard the crowd at 31. They were going ape shit over this match the whole time. This match? After what? How many times he fucking kicked out? People didn't give a shit, dude.
Yeah, and Brock Lesnar cursed twice on TV, but yet they censored it.
I heard Gary's like, dude, Brock Lesnar, he's like, motherfucker.
Yep.
Oh, God. It's just like.
Oh, yeah, he did say motherfucker during that match.
After the 4th F5 kick out.
It took 7.
Yeah, because Brock Lesnar thought it was going to be over after 4.
Oh, my God.
Overall, what's the score for WrestleMania?
And Vince was going to keep going. Letter grade, I'll probably say C.
A C? That's kind of like what Patrick gave it as a whole as well. He gave it a C, which is kind of interesting.
It's not good, not bad, just eh.
I say a C+. Ronda Rousey's match saved it. For me, the underrated matches of Bludgeon Brothers really helped it too, just because that's just more of a personal pick for me. And Bray Wyatt helped it out too. Those were just personal picks for me.
Those were on the pre-show. Why didn't they bring that up to the main card?
Yeah, especially since they're debuting Andre the Giant show, like the HBO thing.
They should have replaced Nia Jax's match. They should have replaced oh my God, the
U.S. title match.
Thank you. With the Battle Royal and the fucking Cruiserweight.
Yeah, the Cruiserweight title was awesome.
That was from what I've read, I was just like, holy shit, dude.
For a main score grade, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. Like if it was a numerical, it was 6.
What would you give the NXT pay-per-view?
9.5.
Yeah. 9.25 is the second highest. Say that again, Alex.
NXT 9.5.
For me,
One thing I also say is what I was gonna say that NXT Takeover. I've only given 1 10 out of 10 pay-per-view. This was close, and that was WrestleMania 17.
I've given 3 10s. 17, 19, and the best SummerSlam ever. What is it, Alex?
2002, baby.
There you go.
I need to watch this too.
Oh, dude. Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Need I say more? And amongst many other things. Yeah, that was the best SummerSlam. That was the best SummerSlam ever.
All right, so is that it, guys? I think that's gonna cover it. I think we go over WrestleMania. Oh yeah, Alex. Real quick before we go, what were your thoughts on SmackDown and Raw?
I was impressed by the call-ups and returns. I liked that Ember Moon debuted. I liked that Bobby Lashley came back. Joe came back.
Who else got called up? Oh, no way, Jose.
Authors of Pain.
Way. Jose. No.
I just hope they don't fuck over the Authors of Pain. Dude, they got rid of Paul Ellering, I heard already.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I know they did the one thing where we're gonna go this on our own. I don't know if they were gonna really get rid of him though, but
they left him like Paul Ellering. He was just there, and the Authors of Pain left without him. I'm like, dude,
No.
he's like the key to your fucking novel.
exactly.
No. He's still gonna be there.
Paul Ellering's a fucking badass, dude. You don't do that to him.
No, I think I think it was just I think it's one thing they're gonna try and do more on their own with to have Ellery just be like a guy like usually in the back, not really interfering.
I think I know why. It's be quiet, dogs. The reason why, from what JD said, is because of all the traveling they will have to do since they're that makes sense.
No, I understand that.
As for SmackDown, the only thing they got was the
Yeah, there was only 2. There was only the Paint Royce, but there's probably gonna be more after the shakeup. Well, I've been hearing Alex Almas is gonna go to SmackDown. What I've been hearing.
Why didn't they just do it tonight?
Because they wanted to do the WWE Championship match, and they also wanted to do like the regular matches, like United States title matches, like, and get ready for Backlash. I'm like, really? Get ready for Backlash? It's like a month away. It's stupid.
Oh, by the way, Roman.
Hmm?
Did you hear that No Way Jose got the roast buds back?
He's got a group now. They got the groupies, like where they're wearing the mask and stuff.
Do they have like a fucking guy in a bunny costume or something twerking his ass? Like,
Yeah.
No, not that.
Not yet.
I'm gonna fucking run into a wall at first, I swear. I'm gonna collate through the fucking wall.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, step into a thumbnail.
Okay, Macho Man is the only reason why we bought those nasty ass fucking meat sticks.
Yep.
Yeah, slim. Yeah, they'll make you slim, all right, with all the nasty ass oils and back. Oh, give me some teriyaki beef jerky like that Sasquatch makes, okay?
Exactly. Well, yeah, guys, I think that's gonna do it. I think you guys are all set. Thank you for joining me, Jerome.
Alex and Lucas, you're welcome.
Thank you, Roman. You're a genius. But you already knew that.
No, I'm the smartest retard.
That was the difference.
Yeah, I was just like, if he's having trouble on Google Plus, because Google Plus can be a piece of shit. I was like, why don't he contact
me? No, it's my internet.
Well, still, I was like, he can contact me on Skype and I'll share system sounds. I was like, there we go. And yeah, here's what I think about Google Plus. There we go. All right.
Here's what I think.
Oh, better yet. Oh shit. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's something about that. Okay, there you go.
Oh, folks, we had a great night. This was fun though, but overall, thank you guys all for joining me. I actually I gotta prepare for my next video, which will actually be coming up in the next 15 minutes or so. I'll be doing Stanley Cup predictions.
Oh, hold on.
A pickle.
What does that have to do with hockey?
Oh, better yet.
A fucking pickle.
I don't even know what that has to do with hockey.
I got my soundboard back. Thank you, thank
You have a soundboard?
Well, it's just small clips of audio. Oh, I got this one too. Okay, you're gonna love this one. Where is it? Okay, you ready? That's from that
Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather video. Flash gets the one I showed you. It's like,
oh, God damn, I gotta bring it up. It's where Conor McGregor was fighting Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather says this to Conor McGregor in the video. It's like this animation.
Dude, from Flash Gets. This guy is saying that did the racist Mario video.
He did the racist, which is like one of the greatest videos ever. So I think that will do it.
Yep.
I'm not gonna look up any porn. No, not right now. I'm not gonna.
Still live?
Yeah.
They're still live. Thank you all for joining us tonight.
And don't worry, that was not taken out of context. That was in the video, mind you. Okay.
A pickle.
No, well, the N --A. And I don't mean the word neighbor.
But anyway, folks, thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Stay awesome. And I want Charlotte and Asuka so badly. And Ronda Rousey.
Which one had it shit in the other? Tell me which one fills up first. And with your big ass, I know which one's going to fill up greatly.
Would you shut up?
Okay.
All right, we're returning.